that.
Like punch gum. You get all fat, you know, you're like wired. Like when kids are little and they start like tripping over their own feet. That's me too. Yeah, me too. I tripped going up the steps. They were laying all over the place now, so they didn't he works at, he's an assistant director. You can't just take off one day. You have a 4-day job. And you can't say, I'm going to take off the day in the middle.
Yeah.
They'd be like, no, we're going to hire someone else.
Right.
And after COVID, it works, it's too tough to get jobs.
He's a superintendent for a construction company.
Yeah.
So he's always on the road. So like, sometimes I broke down.
You can sneak away.
He's left at 2:30 and try to help him. You know what I'm saying? So he's very
My father,
flexible
yeah.
like that. If I need him, if I like say, hey, listen, I do not want to bring a sandwich. You need to pick up. He'll leave and he'll go run.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Because he has that kind of job. That's not everyone does. My dad too, he ran his own company, a construction company, and then, yeah, he didn't have to worry. He was at every event because he was his own. Everybody make the light! They're dying down. Oh, you're asking them if they're going to make the light. Wow.
I just want to make sure they're all together, that's all.
I should tell the kids that have days because they
Tired already? Not yet. You would have been sleeping if you were home, right? Probably.
I would have been sleeping.
Me too. I would have been sleeping already.
It wasn't so bad for each night. Here and there. These kids are much more adventurous than last year.
Oh my God, they sure kept me on my toes. Turning back and forth, got another one. Oh my God.
But we were talking about the images there, like some of the other mothers were like, it's his execution. I go, you know what? Other years, he's just fine. I said, there's like 100 extra kids this year. Usually like 200, 220. There's 100 other people in the audience. That's all. I'm like, I'm a teacher. I'm like, getting 15 people to pay attention to is hard. I can't imagine doing something.
So
You have
many
300, like 300 kids
But
are
you
sitting
don't
there.
even have like enough chaperones. Like,
No, and
there should be like 3 for every, I would say at least every 7 kids.
yeah, and yes, because it should be actually.
Right.
We have to fill out forms in school, but and it also, I think if it's over 200 kids, they should do 2 competitions because for his sake, make it half the time do 2 shows so these kids don't have to keep all those kids' attention.
Now I'm gonna pay attention to see if more money is there because
Oh, you know why they weren't there? First aid squad told me because of the expo. There's a problem at the expo. Yes, it should. I forgot about the expo. And I said, what did they do in Clark? And the first aid squad goes, oh, there was an issue at the expo tonight because the kids were all going into that new building construction, so they had problems. I'm like, well, that makes sense. I'm just gonna come tell you. I'm like, when you told me that, I was like, you know what? I forgot. It's always the week before. It's always the week. Expo's always the week before project graduation, and this year it's a safe weekend. So I'm sure they didn't think about it. They probably didn't think. I know. He said we'll work on it. Probably because there was an
That's
issue.
exactly
He probably didn't want to tell you because there's like we're having another. Like they're going to be there now because the expo's over.
I hope so. I won't call them complain.
If they're not there now, then the expo wasn't their excuse. If they're there now, then at least they're the expo is.
Like there's props. There's standing already doing this. We had to do everything ourselves.
Right now, at night, they need to be there this time. 3 a.m. They really need to make sure those kids are all. I guess I was surprised in that one year when these kids were like sitting in the parking lot. I'm like, you people have a right. They're like, no, we're just like, where is it? I'm like, no police officer.
Because the parents
get it opened up.
Just try to compare home.
No, but I mean, the guy in our neighborhood that's a Lambo, and he just, you can tell the poor car is like wanting to drive, but he can't drive as fast as he can. So he's like,
No.
Batmobile comes
Right.
through.
Yeah, he pushes it.
yeah, this guy does not, I mean, he's the only one that doesn't speak really.
I know. He goes on the highway and yeah.
This guy might do that too on the highway. I just always like
I had
feel
to
bad
get
for
him,
the
I had to get him a state police card from the guy that used to work for us.
big house.
Like,
I think they do, but they don't. Yes, they don't have that like we used to have. Remember your what is that on the radio? It's your club and calendar and cover
Yes.
tonight.
I remember.
Come up to Lodi.
Oh yes. And they used to play all the puppets and stuff. The media that used to be in. I remember that. Oh
Your
my God.
calendar. We used to be like, what? Where?
These kids have no
They
idea.
have no idea. They would have to. I don't. They don't listen to the radio. They choose their own music. They
Yeah.
don't have to go through everybody's song that you don't like.
Spotify.
Right? Or Sirius, where you can just choose your own. We had to listen to whatever song they play, and then hopefully your song will come on, and then you blast it. Yeah, they have no idea. So much better that world. I think I wouldn't want
My
to.
daughter even says, I was like, Mom, what's wrong? It's a lot better than us. I'm like, why? She's like, because social media, it's a lot more important.
We didn't have anxiety, did we? You don't want to get anxiety.
No?
And where do they have it from? Because of this thing.
Right, yep.
It's crazy. They're never on for that. I think they're gonna, their eyes are all gonna be at everything.
Oh, yeah.
They vape, smoke, better than they, my girlfriend, my guy told her, vape, she goes, I read this book and said that actually. She goes, the popcorn already. She goes, I think, your grandmother smoked for, you smoked for 40 years before people get lung cancer. You don't get it in 5 years. This is doing it, this is giving you popcorn in 5 years. That something's wrong.
Right.
If that's what you want to do to yourself, you smoke a cigarette.
There you go.
No, it doesn't have to be pineapple flavored.
Yeah.
It's like, but she goes, that's disgusting. She's like,
Yeah.
yeah, right. Whatever.
Oh, my God. No idea.
Let's go. They do. So much, I'm like, how much trouble, we always say that, we're like, how much trouble we would have gotten in. Like so many times, like I would go somewhere to meet my friends, like at the local bar, and they didn't show up for whatever reason, right? I don't know what happened to them.
Right.
I go home. Now, where are you?
Yeah.
Hey,
my
hey,
God.
we got stuck over here. Can you come over here?
We just have to go find a Facebook
Right?
with the beepers.
Oh, with the beepers. But my girlfriend, it's so funny, from New York, just was talking to her, and she was like, you know what? She was, I'm going to throw out this phone and get a beeper.
Oh my
She was like, I hate
God.
my phone. She was like,
And you need to try to write the one. Hello. Oh my God.
my husband, when I first met him, had a beeper.
Oh, who didn't at that time?
That's right. You're very funny.
Even the doctors, no doctor care on cell phones, you know?
My uncle was a doctor. He had a beeper. I remember Thanksgiving, he used to go off, and he used to be like, I'll be right back.
Yep. He used to have to go to a payphone and, call the beeper and leave the number so they can call you back.
I remember, like, calling my mother collect, but so she doesn't get the phone call. Pick me up now.
Oh my God.
It's like so funny.
Oh, my
But then
God.
the calling cards came in the 90s.
Yeah.
Before calling cards, you had to have change.
Yeah.
It was a hunk of change that you would have to have sometimes. And a nickel.
well,
You're like, who is a nickel?
How else would you call people, That was the only way to do it.
I tell my kids, I'm like, there's such a thing as a busy signal. So if the person was on the phone, you couldn't break through.
Right.
You had to wait.
You had to wait,
And
yeah.
guess what? There were like 5 people in the house. Someone else could have been on the phone.
Yeah.
And you would have to wait for that
Or-
person to hang up.
Or when you were on the computer and your mom picked up the phone and you lost connection, like, oh my God.
Can't do that.
I used to get mad. I used to be like, Mom's on the phone again, Jesus.
Jesus Christ. I can't get that. I can't get that.
And it used to take forever to log in.
God.
And then you finally log in.
Ring, ring. You're not
And
like
she's
6 foot
calling
ring.
somebody. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yep. Oh my God.
So funny. So funny.
Like
I
I
had a
said,
teenage
these
phone
kids
in my
have-
room. Remember we had teenage phones?
Yes, of course. I used to have one.
With princess phones that were
Oh, no,
the
I used to
teenage
have
line.
like the clear one and then all the wires with the toes inside with the wire.
Mine was just a plain old pink princess
And we
phone.
had to like beg our parents to let us have a phone girl.
I know. My phone would be ringing. My mother's like, your phone's ringing. You're like, run into the phone before it hung up, you
Or
know?
you'd be on the phone at 9 o'clock and your dad would come in, get off the damn phone.
Mom, he's on the phone. I gotta
We
be
used to hide underneath the blankets for a decade.
Right, fall asleep with the phone. My friend and I
Oh, yes.
was talking to fall asleep.
I used to do the same thing.
So funny. We had big unexpected. Get the almanac out. My aunt and uncle, every time I'd go over, because they're old. Well, my uncle's still alive, 96, but now he'll be funny when we go there. But the old days, and my aunt would be like, "Who was the actor in that play?" It's like, and they'd be like, "Get the almanac," you know. We get the almanac out. Now it's like, my uncle's like, "Can't you look that stuff up on that phone?"
Oh, right. Google it.
He's like, "Isn't there something on that phone you can look up?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can look it up."
Oh my God.
So funny.
That was not me, that was John. You know what to do.
Probably on a snap or something. Actually, every name I called out, I'm like, "How you guys play it like yanking my chain?" Because it sounds like the same person. It's me. I'm like, okay. As long as you say it's you. I keep forgetting the expo's on, and every day I'm like, darn, I sit here and I'm like waiting in traffic.
Oh, yeah. Especially at that time.
Yeah, 6 o'clock it opens and everyone's.
My daughter went today because tomorrow and our daughter comes out tomorrow, and then Saturday's my son's graduation.
My daughter went Wednesday night. They went.
No, I have to be up earlier. I think I have to be up by 9.
Yeah, she does some of these graduation parade tomorrow night at like the Stone House. She's like, I won't put them in a wear. I'm like, you know what? I spent like that month plus being on her leg. Being good in the dress. You went, you must know. There must be something going on. I said, well, maybe when I wore it at Eric's wedding. That's right. That'll do. Can't wear this hiding.
And you know, don't find information that's she comes home with a sweatshirt. I'm like,
That's what my daughter does. Don't buy a sweatshirt or a t-shirt. Buy some clothes. I'm going out. I need clothes. As long as it's not a sweatshirt or a t-shirt. When she come home, well, I know you're gonna hate it. I know you're not gonna like it, but I had to get this t-shirt.
yeah, that's my daughter too.
Yeah.
I'm like, you need shorts. We'll find this. Wow.
Oh, it was Wednesday. I was supposed to work the expo, and they said they didn't need us. It was like Wednesday morning. I was like, "Are you gonna come to the expo tonight? Help me a little bit." She's like, "I need to find a dress for graduation." I'm like, "Now? It's Wednesday." I'm like, "Why didn't you tell me you needed a dress for graduation? Why didn't you tell me you needed to look for the dress? That you need a dress." I don't remember everything.
Oh my God.
You're the mother. You should know these things. I'm like,
I don't have enough to remember.
and she said it had to be white. That's what girls say with different colored dresses underneath.
Yeah.
My son's like, it doesn't have to be any color. It could be any color, Mom. It has to be color. I'm like, I don't know what she decided it had to be. She found one, her and my goddaughter, right away because I couldn't go with it. But she found it by, whatever. She got it very quickly. Because I agree with you. I am not. It's not like at one point I felt tired, but this afternoon I felt more tired than I do tonight. It was like 6 o'clock. I was like, but now I don't. I'm just my body's. I feel like a couch feels good to me.
I want to lay down and just lay there.
Then your son's gonna want to talk to you. He wanted to talk to you before, but now
He'll talk to me in the car. I already know it. He'll tell me like a million times.
no, I want to talk to you. Sorry, I wanted to talk to you before.
Yeah.
You talk to me in the morning. Drive in the back?
I think it's the back.
In the back, yeah.
Yeah, the parents are going to be the back.
One year we dropped them off in the front. We all had to walk to the back. Oh my God, there's nobody here, thank God. The parents were in the front.
It's just because
Ready?